One more thing I'd like to point out with the Ed Roberts campus, this is the main parking area in the back. And you'll notice for a disability campus, the blue spaces are all the way over there. And right in front of the campus, the next, 10, 15, 20 parking spaces, none of them are blue. There's no disabled parking space in front. No disabled parking space directly in front of the Ed Roberts Disability Center. That doesn't say hypocrisy. I don't know what does. I guess I gotta take off my mask because I'm outside and nobody's here. But that is, yeah, talk about hypocrisy. Do you think Ed would have liked this? Do you think Ed would have wanted this? No blue spaces anywhere here? There's only two. Only two, which I think is probably the legal required. So I guess you have a lot of non-disabled people working here, running the show. You know, nothing about us without us, right? Except at the Ed Roberts Center. And this was my experience in the Ed Roberts Center, a place which they do not have automatic door buttons for the inner door because they said they want to keep safe and not allow people in that they don't want in. So there's only a button for the outer lobby. And I asked them for any videos of Ed Roberts and any kind of media archive or library. And they had no answer for me except to maybe talk to two other people that are not here, and maybe they might be able to point me in the right direction. Oh, Ed Roberts, we come to your center and do not have even a single video or a library to remember you by. People wonder why I criticize the nonprofits. And this is what they do. They just collect millions of dollars and do not help disabled people for much. And this is the Ed Roberts Center, where Ed Roberts is probably rolling in his grave right now at the lack of services provided here. It says everywhere that face coverings are required, and I have now interacted with two people that did not have face coverings at all. So that's great. You know, during a pandemic, who needs face coverings? What you'll routinely find here in the Ed Roberts Center, some nice pictures of some cool protests. But you'll also find a lot of empty rooms with a lot of empty space and a lot of empty lobby space with a few plastic, very uncomfortable chairs. Nothing says disability rights like hard plastic, super uncomfortable chairs. And it's really kind of a sham. Like, this doesn't feel like a community space. It doesn't look like a community space. We've got some art here going on. That's cool. We've got like a decorative fountain that, whatever, makes the shareholders happy, I guess. And, you know, we got some accessible bathrooms. That's pretty cool. But everything's kind of, you know, behind locked doors here. Small little lobbies looking like a dentist's office. Notice there's no couches. There's no media. There's no art sort of on display. I guess you have a few things up this ramp here. But this is how the space has always been. If you go to the information, they have very little info on anything when I've asked. They have no flyers or pamphlets or services. We could ask, but I'm not trying to record people and embarrass them. Just trying to record the center. But last time I was here and I asked for, you know, a pamphlet on like what services they have, and they had no such thing and didn't know what I was talking about. And so this is what it is. It's a warehouse. It's a warehouse linkage center for various nonprofits that do not want us to get to know each other or socialize or have any critiques of the status quo. And that is the Ed Roberts Center. It is very much not what Ed Roberts envisioned. And it makes me sad that his memory has amounted to this. This is certainly not the radical activity for inclusion and equality that he fought his whole life for. This is a boring, uncomfortable lobby and a linkage center of various services that usually gaslight us and turn us away when we need help. So yeah, that is my small ground floor tour of the Ed Roberts Center and why it's not a community center, why we need an actual, real cultural center where people are invested in the community and actually want to make us feel comfortable and have really cool hangout spaces with couches and things like that, and actually celebrate diversity, both with disability and also racial diversity and LGBTQ diversity, and not just have it be a figurehead of inclusion, but actually practice it and have community spaces, and not just these empty rooms everywhere and these swanky offices. I'm curious to find out how someone might actually access one of these rooms, but I imagine it is a steep fee and is not something that would be made available for free to disabled people. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me go ask. I'll turn off the camera for that though, because like I said, not trying to embarrass anyone, but I'll update in the description what I find out with those things. I could just do a little camera thing pointing to the ground. Maybe I could do. Hi there. I'm just recording my kind of take on the Ed Roberts Center. Do you have like a flyer or a pamphlet of like services and things that are available here?
Yeah.
Got this thing.
Picture this, and I'll give you my coworker's business card. So if you have any question.
Okay. Yeah, I got that one. You don't have any like a flyer though, like a pamphlet?
No, I just ran out, my man. I'm sorry. But if you want, you can. This is my coworker. You can contact her, and she can ask any questions that you might have. And this is our website. You can check our website, and it'll give you all the information that you're looking for at the Ed Roberts campus.
Okay. Do you know when they'll be printing more flyers? Because last time I was here, they didn't have one either.
Yeah.
Do they actually make pamphlets?
We usually do and stuff. My coworker just hasn't been in for a while, but she's in today. If I see her today, later on today, I'll let her tell her to print out some so you can get some.
Okay. And do you?
This is my supervisor. If you ever want to contact him, and this is
It's cool. I don't need a bunch of cards. That's okay. I was wondering what is it? How would someone go to have an event like there? Like if they wanted to hang out with some fellow disabled people and.
Right now, I know that for a fact.
Can you keep your mask on, please?
Yeah. Right now, we're not doing outside events for people renting the space. It's mostly for like tenants right now. But we're little by little, we're starting to reopen to the public and stuff like that.
So if disabled people wanted to have like a community clinic or a community hangout of some sort, you cannot use any of the rooms here?
You would have to contact my coworker, Pam. She's the one that's in charge of events and all the rentals and stuff like that. You can ask her, we're planning to have an event on this certain day, and she can let you know if it's available or not.
And it's a rental?
Yeah, it's a rental. She'll let you, she's the one that has all the information about all that kind of stuff.
And do you have any kind of pamphlet on that information of like what rentals cost?
No, we usually just contact, she'll give you a list of all the information and stuff like that.
So if I want to find out anything for this center, it looks like it's all business cards and phone numbers, and there's nothing at the front desk here to actually inform me.
Yeah, we just ran out of pamphlets like last week and stuff like that, and I haven't gotten any printed out and stuff like that.
Okay, but is that information usually on the pamphlet where it says like how much rentals cost and?
Yeah, it's all the rental information and how much it costs and stuff. But I know that my coworker Pam will be the perfect person you can talk to about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that one of these cards? There's Joshua and Pamela Taylor.
Yeah,
okay.
She's the one in charge.
Cool.
Alrighty, sorry about that. I'll let her know to print out more.
Yeah, that would be cool. Just because like I don't get here that often.
Yeah, whenever you ever decide to come back, hopefully we'll have them ready.
That would be cool. Is there a way to have one mailed? But maybe if I call Pam, they can mail one.
Yeah, she could probably be the best person to do that.
Okay.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, it's not your bad. It's.
Do we have a Mallory tourist one?
Mallory. And so there you go. That's the Ed Roberts Center. Empty room that no one's using is only available to clients, people that are tenants that rent these expensive nonprofit little spaces, and not available to the disabled community to use, even when they're just sitting empty. So what we have, if we're disabled and you want to be part of a community, we have these very uncomfortable plastic chairs, and We have a cafe new space studio, which is about as grim as you can get with a cafe art studio. I mean, it looks like some fun, but it's very quiet and somber in here. I guess we could try talking to people, but I don't know if people want to be recorded. But every time I'm here, everyone just looks really unhappy and bored. And there's a lot of standoffishness from the people working here who do not seem to enjoy their jobs very much, or engaging with disabled people very much. And I'm ready to leave this place because I feel like a piece of my soul dies every time I'm here. But I figured it'd be worthwhile to give a little bit of a tour, a little bit of an explanation of why I'm not a fan of the Ed Roberts Center. Even though I think disabled people, we desperately need places for our community. And those that see my other videos know I'm a big advocate for a cultural center that could be pretty much the antithesis of this place in every way, just about every way, and actually have space that we can hang out, get to know one another, host an event. Oh my gosh, a music show, an art gallery, you name it. But this place is just a bunch of bureaucratic red tape with no information, as you saw from the front desk. And everything is put on me, the disabled person, to call people who may or may not pick up or be available or be friendly and try to find out more. And so these were the cards I was given, if anyone's curious. And that's how the space is run. Every time I've been here, it's been the exact same way. No pamphlets, no info, and just a somber, empty space with depressed-looking people and being treated kind of like a number. So yeah, sorry, wish I could share better news, but that is the Ed Roberts campus. This is April 2023.